Hello, I am Linden Peacy with the Watertown Area Chamber of Commerce, and welcome to Chamber Chat. I am here with Heather and Kathy from the Watertown Humane Society. Welcome.
Thank you.
And we have a special guest.
We
Who do we have here?
Yes, this is Princess. Princess is available for adoption through the Watertown Humane Society. She has been with us for far, far too long. She's been with us for over a year, and we're patiently waiting for her people to come.
Yeah, she's a sweet girl.
She's a good girl.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Watertown Humane Society, all that you do?
Sure, of course. So at the Watertown Humane Society, obviously we do take in cats and dogs and sometimes small critters and put them up for adoption and find them adequate homes. The other thing we do there is we have a low-cost spay-neuter clinic as well, where last year we did over 2,000 surgeries in a small little space, providing a service to the community for lower cost spays and neuters, which of course is important for population control.
Cool.
Lots of exciting things.
And then you are looking for, you have a capital campaign going on.
Yes.
Because I toured your building yesterday, and it is extremely impressive, all of the things that you do out of that very small space. So
thank you.
Tell us about that, what you're looking for, all the plans.
Yeah, absolutely. So the capital campaign goal is $2.5 million. We've raised about $850,000 so far of that goal, so we're plugging away at it. We're hoping that the community can help support us so that we can provide better housing for the dogs specifically is one of the main focuses on the capital campaign. We learned so much over the years on how dogs should be housed at an animal shelter, and we are not doing it the way we should be. So it's time to improve it. We have lots of room for improvement there. So that is one of the main focuses. The other focus is to expand that spay-neuter clinic we were just talking about. As you saw yesterday, it's a closet currently. So it needs to be much, much bigger for them to have more space, because the forms for us, or the consent forms to come in to do surgeries, flood us every day. So we need to be able to expand our services and be able to do more, and this will help with that.
Perfect. And then you have a food
pantry.
Thank you. In the front. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we provide and it'll have a dedicated space in the new renovation, but we provide a food pantry for people to come in. If anybody who owns a pet knows that the price of feeding a pet has increased dramatically over the last year or so. It's a call we get often. So we decided to put together a kind of informal food pantry in the front lobby portion of the shelter, which anyone is welcome to come help themselves to whatever it is they need. And if there's something that they do need that they're not finding, we always tell people, just come in and talk to us. If there's something you need, we'd rather provide it for you to keep your pet in your home than for you to have to surrender it to us. So we all know how much we love our pets and how much we would never want to give them up for financial reasons. So we try to do our very, very best to provide what they need. And like I said, in the new shelter, it'll have a dedicated space where it can be, shelved and more appropriate.
Right, yeah. And then, so we have Princess here who is up for adoption. She's the sweetest little girl, well, I guess she's not little, she's about 8, but she's the sweetest puppy. And then you have some puppies.
Yes. We actually have been partnering with a shelter up north in Wisconsin in providing kind of a rescue situation for them up there as well. They're overrun just like so many other areas are. So we took in a pregnant mama, and surprise to us, 4 days, we knew she was pregnant, but we did not know she was going to have 11 puppies 4 days later.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve, she gave birth to 11 beautiful shepherd mix puppies.
So sweet,
Anybody who sees our Facebook page sees that we kind of put their cute little faces out there all the time, because they're just fun to look at. So they'll be up for adoption in the next 3 or 4 weeks here and ready for their new homes.
Perfect. And then, so as the Humane Society, you always need volunteers.
Always.
So tell us a little bit about the volunteer opportunities and how the community can help you guys out.
Yeah, absolutely. On our website there, underneath the help tab, it'll give information about the specific kind of roles that the volunteers play, but honestly, we could not get through any day without the amount of support and help we get from our volunteers. Anything from doing laundry to doing dishes to walking the dogs. all the things that we have a very, very small staff. So all the things that we don't necessarily have the time to give to those kind of tasks, and they're, in my opinion, the most important tasks in the building.
Yeah,
A clean, safe environment is the most important.
Right,
so,
and the most, I mean, a dog walker or a cat
socializer.
Socializer. Those are probably some of the most fun ones too,
They
right?
are. They are. And we're so grateful to the volunteers, but the smiles on their faces are so rewarding too. They just love coming there and love helping us. And like I said, we could not get by without their help. Thousands of hours of support that they provide for us, service support. So,
dog walking, cat socializing, cleaning, laundry, fosters.
Yep, fosters is huge.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And then do you have, like, you do a lot, so do you have like any stats or anything you want to tell us about kind of the animals that you've helped or anything like that?
Yeah, we take in about 800 animals a year.
Okay.
More cats than dogs.
Right.
We've slowed on the dog transports a little bit just because the dog adoptions have kind of slowed.
Right.
And with planning for the renovation.
Right,
Yeah.
we won't have as much room.
We won't have as much room for
all of
dogs,
them.
so we've kind of had to make some planning,
Right.
you know, of not pulling so many dogs. The big one is the stray cats in our area. There are lots of stray cats. So if I could plead to everybody to please get your cats spayed and neutered and keep them indoors, that would make a big impact in our community and keep those numbers down.
Wonderful.
For us. Yeah.
Well, it was so great learning about the Watertown Humane Society.
Thanks
It was
for having
lovely
us.
to meet you, Princess. Princess has now decided we are no longer interested.
We're boring to
and
her.
would like to
Yes.
take a nap.
Yes.
But if you would like to donate your time, your resources to the Watertown Humane Society, walk a dog, socialize with a cat, adopt any of the puppies or the lovely animals that they have there, please reach out. And then also their capital campaign, Pause for a Cause, is going on right now for the new renovation of a much needed building.
Yes.
So
Breaking ground in spring.
breaking ground in spring, which is almost
Right around
here.
the corner.
Yeah.
Yes.
So check them out. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Princess.
Such a good girl.